night guy who's going to clean the fuck up, and you're going to walk out with a $2 tip out. So, but then at night I would go to the Comedy Cellar, and back then it wasn't what it is today.
Yeah.
It was still a basement in the Village, but the show would start at 8 and it would just roll all night. There was no different settings, and it was never packed except on the weekends. And Manny Dorfman, who ran the club, and Esty, who books it, put me on as the last guy every night from Sunday through Thursday.
Is that a bad slot?
2:00 in the morning.
That's the worst slot, I guess.
It's the slot that they give someone that for some reason they think, let's just see what happens to this guy.
Right.
Let's see what he uses this for.
Right.
And so you develop your act for a jaundiced wait staff and like drunk Dutch people who wandered in and actually thought there was going to be music.
Right.
But
tough crowd.
But you learned how to be yourself. And once you learn how to be yourself, that's when it opens up.
Right. You're so relaxed.
You learn how to channel what you actually care about. And what you actually think about it.
You're right.
And you find your voice.
That's true in radio.
And that's what it was.
Yeah.
Do you remember at what point in radio? Because there was stuff for you too. You had this outsized personality. See, I feel like now you're doing your best, Howard's. Like, I feel like this was you. The other stuff was performative. I'm going to say this, and people don't know. You're a lovely man.
Really?
I really think.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, I feel the same way about you.
Thank you, sir.
Maybe we should end it.
Let's end it. You know what? Here's the best way we can end it.
But you're right.
The Goo Goo Dolls come out and we all dance.
There is but John, you're right. There is a pressure, at least that I felt, that I had to be the most outrageous, that I had to have every single listener listening to me, which is an impossible, unrealistic, magical sort of fucking craziness, that somehow I could pull that off. So there was no time for anyone else. I had to just be fucking crazy.
But you did it.
Yeah.
But if you had done that in this environment, you would have stepped out over something. You would have burned out faster. It would have been, you were able to keep that going. And I always felt like the turning point for you was the movie and the book. Like, that's when I think you introspected in your career and allowed us to see into it and gave us a little bit of humanity.
Yeah, I think, for me, it was like therapy.
Right. But
we didn't get that.
We didn't get to see that as much.
Anyway, so much to talk about. I'm really happy for you.
Thank you.
You're amazing.
And thank you for having me here.
I love when you come in. You should come in more often.
Did you think you couldn't get booked anymore?
Yeah, you haven't seen you in a while.
I don't do anything.
After this HBO special, are you now going to go back to the farm and become reclusive again? Because I feel like you came out for 5 minutes, you started doing promotion, and the next thing you know, you're getting Louis C.K. getting beaten over the head with a stick. It's like people are chasing you. You're chasing you away with a stick. I mean, everything you hate about fame and success has hit you in like the last 2 days. Meanwhile, we didn't even talk about the fact that I still find it fascinating that somehow, I think in college you were roommates with Anthony Weiner.
So here's another great example.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
This is the internet. I was never roommates. We didn't go to the same college. So people that I went to college with knew him after college when they moved to Washington. Because they moved to Washington. So when they would get a beach house, they used to get a beach house in Delaware. I would hitchhike down from Jersey and stay at the beach house. That's it. We were never roommates.
Oh, that's so funny.
And even when I moved to New York, so they say like, he used to come and hang out in my apartment because his girlfriend lived with me. But that's not true either. I lived with 2 friends that I'd gone to college with. And then when I moved out finally, when I was like 28 and I finally got my own like space, that girl moved in. And then I guess he would go there then, but I was no longer there. But that's
my God.
That's my point about
I thought
rumor becomes truth, becomes orthodox.
That's the lesson for today. Jon Stewart has left the farm to teach us. And remember, on your way out,
yes, my friend,
Walk to the west. Avoid that yidlock that occurs.
Is it time for yidlock?
So what are you going to do? You going to go home now, or you got more promotion to do?
More promotion.
More promotion.
Yeah, because we got to get this. It's on
We got to get it. So let me promote here. Watch Jon Stewart host Night of Too Many Stars.
Yeah.
This is a big deal. There's going to be a lot of big comics there, right?
And it's I'm telling you, these services that Next for Autism provides for families
right.
is invaluable.
So it's for a good cause.
Yes.
And, John has explained it. So what more do you need? I mean, for Christ's sakes, watch the damn thing. It took him a long time to put it together.
And donate.
You know who else has a farm? Dave Chappelle. You should exchange farm tips with him.
Another just wonderful guy. He's another guy that I never get to see, but boy, when we see each other, it's just so great.
I know.
Dave Chappelle has a farm?
Yeah, don't you remember in Ohio he used to? He lived anyway.
He's in such a great place, by the way. I went and did one of his Radio City shows. And man, I was so happy to see him. We just got to sit and talk, and his kids were there, and they're older now. Like Suleiman is a man, and it's just it's lovely.
I think those two Netflix specials he did.
Phenomenal.
Excellent.
Phenomenal.
Yeah. And he's always, though, I can remember watching him when he was a kid, when he first came up to the cellar. Just, I think
was he always good?
People you knew he was going to get better, but he had a way about him that was
funny.
It was just,
it's relaxed.
Yeah.
It's so relaxed.
But you knew he had it.
Right. All right, look.
All right.
Watch Jon Stewart host Night of Too Many Stars this Saturday, November 18th at 8 p.m. on HBO. Leave him alone on Twitter. To learn more and donate to Autism Program, go to toomanystarshbo.com. That's something else you can do and help out.
The Omaze, too. If they go to Omaze /9, there's all kinds of things that you can bid on. Like you pay $25 and it's like a raffle for these great experiences. Like you can host Steven's show from under his desk. All of late night got together to offer stuff. Yeah, Kimmel did a lunch with he and Matt Damon, an uncomfortable lunch. So all the late night guys have stepped up and put these incredible things on the table. You can go, you pay like $10 if you want 10 chances, $25 if you want 25 chances. If you are selected, because it's random, you get these incredible things.
Wow.
You're a good man. Yeah. This is good stuff.
It's good stuff.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right. So there is hope.
Why not?
Out there.
Some good things are happening in the world. It's not all darkness.
There you go, Robin.
Yes.
It's overwhelmingly.
She's so positive. That's why I like working with her.
I do think, though, it's overwhelmingly not darkness. It's just that darkness pays the rent.
Right.
The thing about darkness is people click on that, not the other stuff.
That's very true.
Yeah.
All right. Listen, we'll be back with brightness. right after, I might donate to that. I want to donate a lunch with Benji, who works out there.
An uncomfortable lunch with Benji.
All right. We'll be back right after these. We're the great Jon Stewart, everybody. And we'll be back right after these.
Thank you.
Blogger Perez Hilton fingers our own Benji Bronk.
Perez. Find his asshole. Hey.
What happened?
Don't do it hard! Don't do it hard! Okay.
The Howard Stern Show.
Dinner. Yes. You remind me of something. A caller called into the Thom Hartmann show just today. Paul, that really cool guy that's very bright from California. And, Howard. Howard is on here, Mother. Howard, you're on line 1. Come on in.
Hello?
Hello. Thank you for your patience.
I suffer from enlarged prostate.
Yes.
I stopped drinking water altogether, and I'm up like 3 times last night peeing.
I was just going to say that has a history to it, how that got to that condition.
I don't get it.
It's absolutely crazy that you're not drinking at all and you're still peeing until the cows come home. That's ridiculous.
I was up 3 times last night, pissing my fucking brains out.
Yeah.
I didn't drink water all day. Then with dinner, I had like a half a glass of Perrier.
I'm going to tell you, Perrier is not any good for you. Any kind of fizzy water is completely unhealthy. Stop it.
You know, when guys have to pee, you get a hard-on to stop it.
But I can't talk about this. This is an inappropriate time to talk about this particular subject.
That was the first time I peed with my hard-on.
Okay, Howard.
It's like a kickstand.
We heard that already because we can't go there anymore. This is asking higher spiritual
questions.
And
then I look down at my hard-on, and I have hair running up my penis. Because my penis is small, I guess.
Okay, Don, can you turn this person off?
And it's confusing. Am I supposed to jerk off or am I supposed to pee?
Mother will talk to you in a private session. Please hang up. You are being rude.
And it's like a fucking drag. Like when I'm asleep and it wakes me up, you'd think I was like 9 inches.
Cut this person off.
I walked to the bathroom with this big pole.
Thank you, brother. I'm sorry, everybody. This is called being what do you call that? Being punked. Okay, would you please scratch his number completely off the list? No more. He can't call in anymore. Completely blocked.
What we're doing here is not a joke.
Oh, Mother, that was intentional.
Are you a hot chick in a coma? If so, tap twice and let your caregiver know that you want to enter the Hottest Chick in a Coma beauty pageant. Grab your oxygen tank and wheel on into the Howard Stern Show and show us what you've got today.
Collecting spoons in a tiny apartment, mice eating clothes, having trouble talking, a big, fat, flabby gut. JD has a big butt. He has a girlfriend, gets laid often, but JD loves his options.
Fuck you, dude.
Well, JD got himself a girl, but he still loves webcam girls. Well, JD got himself a girl, but he still loves webcam girls. Webcam girls. Webcam girls.
Stone Temple Pilots, live from the Sunset Strip.
Hear their first performance with their new lead singer.
Friday, 5 p.m. Eastern and Pacific.
Stone Temple Pilots.
On Howard 101.
When you're not home, do you know who is? We hope it's Arlo, the 100% wire-free smart home security camera from Netgear. Make sure your home and loved ones are secure with the new Arlo Pro 2. It's easy to use and wire-free, so you can install it yourself. With Arlo Pro 2's 1080p HD video and night vision, you'll see every amazing detail of anyone coming and going day or night. And with the holidays right around the corner, we know you'll be getting shopping packages delivered. But what if you're at work and you can't bring them into the house? Not a problem. Arlo sends you instant alerts when motion is detected. Use the two-way audio from your smartphone to talk with anyone at your front door, whether you're home or away. See live stream videos in crystal clear 1080p HD anytime from the Arlo app on your smartphone. Arlo also works with Amazon Alexa, Echo Show, and Fire TV. And the best part? You get 7 days of free cloud storage. Arlo smart home security cameras. Visit arlo.com. That's ARLO.com. Arlo. Every angle covered.
Here I am. What am I talking about, Fred? Ring's mission is to make neighborhoods safer. Ring says over 1 million people use the Ring video doorbell to help protect their homes. Ring knows home security begins at the front door, but it doesn't end there. So now they're extending that same level of security to the rest of your home with the Ring Floodlight Cam. Just like Ring's amazing doorbell, Floodlight Cam is a motion-activated camera and floodlight that connects right to your phone with HD video and two-way audio that lets you know the moment anyone steps on your property. See and speak to visitors, even set off an alarm right from your phone with Ring's Floodlight Cam. When things go bump in the night, you'll immediately know what it is. Whether you're home or away, the Ring Floodlight Cam lets you keep an eye on your home from anywhere. Ring Floodlight, offering the ultimate in home security with high visibility floodlights and a powerful HD camera that puts security in your hands. With Ring, you're always home. Save up to $150 off a Ring of Security kit when you go to ring.com/100. Ring.com/100. Ring.com/100.
Hi, I'm Steven Singer. Yep, that's me, the I Hate Steven Singer guy. People ask, what does this mean, I hate Steven Singer? Well, it's mostly other jewelers that hate me. Why? Well, most other jewelers love to negotiate because, frankly, it increases their profit margin. Here's how it works. They take a diamond ring, they mark it up 4 to 5 times, then they let you negotiate a too-good-to-be-true deal. So you think you got a great price at 40% off, when in reality, they could have taken 60% off. This is an insane way to shop. It's crazy, right? You work too hard for your money. Why should you have to negotiate? Experience the difference at Steven Singer Jewelers. One place, one price. At the other corner of 8th and Walnut. By phone, 888-I-HATE-STEVEN-SINGER. Or online at IHateStevenSinger.com. One place, one price. Oh, by the way, at Steven Singer Jewelers, we back it all up with the best guarantee in the business. Full lifetime trade-ins and free shipping both ways. Visit me at the other corner of 8th and Walnut or on the phone at 888-I-HATE-STEVEN-SINGER or at IHateStevenSinger.com. One place, one price.
Incredible ingredients make incredible meals, but not all ingredients are created equal. That's why Blue Apron partners with a community of over 150 artisanal suppliers, family-run farms, sustainable fisheries, and responsible ranchers across the United States. Thanks to these partnerships, Blue Apron is able to deliver fresh, seasonal, perfectly portioned ingredients with easy-to-follow recipes right to your door for under $10 per person. Log in each week to select the recipes you want to cook or let Blue Apron choose based on your food preferences. With Blue Apron, there's no weekly commitment, so you only get deliveries when you want them. Rediscover how fun cooking can be while enjoying specialty ingredients and exploring new flavors and cuisines. When you cook with Blue Apron, you bring the best ingredients to your table while developing a sustainable food system for future generations. Join the growing community of Blue Apron home chefs today and get your first 3 Blue Apron meals free while developing a sustainable food system for future generations. Join the growing community of Blue Apron home chefs today and get your first 3 Blue Apron meals free plus free shipping at blueapron.com/100. That's blueapron.com/100. Blue Apron, a better way to cook.
Hey-oh, what is this? SVS, yes indeed. Imagine that immersive feeling you experience when watching an action film in a theater or when you go to a concert. You're literally surrounded by sound. What if you could have that same sound experience without ever leaving the comfort of your home? With SVS, you can be reborn. A new reality. SVS is turning the audio world on its ear, giving you incredible theater sound quality at home while challenging the notion that high-performance home audio has to break the bank. Experience movies, music, sports, and binge-worthy TV shows surrounded by sound that puts you right in the action and makes you feel as if you're there. SVS has made it their mission to bring great sound right into your living room at such an inclusive price. Find out for yourself why many are calling SVS the fastest-growing speaker company and the #1 subwoofer brand in the world. SVS sound experts are there to walk you through choosing the best speakers and subwoofer and will help you set up your system free of charge. They'll even allow you to try it in your home with a 45-day risk-free trial and free shipping. Check out SVS today, svsound.com, S as in sound, V as in volume, sound.com, svsound.com. Join the sound revolution. All right. Here she is, Robin Quivers, of course, who tomorrow will be honored. It'll be a whole different Robin. We're going to hear about her music and where she's going with all of that and her new album. That's going to be very exciting. Fred, you're a musician. You're probably going to enjoy that.
I'm going to love this.
Yes. And
worth coming in on a Thursday for.
Yes, we are coming in on a Thursday. It is unbelievable.
That's right. That's the big deal.
That is our gift to America. We're going to clean out the computer.
And I feel very responsible because I'm the guest tomorrow.
In a sense, yes. You are the guest.
The artist in residence.
The artist in residence. Well, we'll find out a little about what you've been up to in the studio and your producer and everything else that you're up to with your music.
Yes, I hadn't been in the studio in a long time.
How long has it been? 2 years?
Yeah, something like that.
What a shame.
The Stern Show on a Thursday. It's a Thursday show.
Whoa. Stop the clock.
It's a Thursday show. The Stern Show on a Thursday. It's a Thursday show.
Whoa. Stop the clock.
It's a Thursday show. The Stern Show on a Thursday.
Yes, my gift to the world.
Tomorrow, the Howard Stern Show is live.
4 shows in a week? What a friggin' achievement.
Get ready for the best Thursday ever.
Howard, thank you. You're so selfless and talented.
The Howard Stern Thursday Show. Howard's gift to the world.
empower you with my small-dicked hero.
You know, the last time there was a Thursday show was December 2011. A lot of people don't know that. Everyone is thrilled about it but me.
Well, wasn't it your idea?
Yes. Like most things that I've done in my career, I'm thrilled about them when I decide to do them. And then when they actually happen, I'm not that thrilled.
You're not that thrilled.
But we'll do the best we can tomorrow. I want to thank Jon Stewart again. Love that guy. I mean, he's something. I think he expressed a lot of the things that, you know, I was really feeling for him when he was on the Today Show. It was like, Jesus Christ, he's getting hit with all this stuff.
Yeah, how did he become Louis C.K.'s spokesperson?
Yeah, exactly. And
or the Comedy World spokesperson.
Yes. And by the way, people who are calling me a hero for doing the show on Thursday, just want to say I'm just doing what any hero would do.
Are people saying thank you for your service?
Yes, they really are, and I feel a little funny accepting their praise. I know what you mean. Anyway, Robin, it's time for a beautiful song about you. This is a beauty, and
oh boy,
there's so many listeners who are devoted to you and singing about having sex with you. It's really quite impressive.
'Cause Robin was tossing my salad, she's tossing. She tossed my salad all night, she threw my blankets on the floor. Turned my butt cheeks upside down. I never had this done before.
It's Bobby the chorizo guy. I haven't heard from him in years.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, he's still around.
My salad.
They let him out of the institution. Yes.
And she's tossing a break.
One take, by the way.
So tonight, rub my dickhead. I'm her delight. She pulled down my pants. Robin wants another bite. Took off a rope.
All right.
Yeah, it's a saga.
It's a saga there. Well, anyway, you should date him. I was thinking about that. He loves you.
Unfortunately, I don't know who he is.
Very handsome. Bobby the chorizo guy.
So that's probably not going to happen.
All right, Robin, it's time to get to some news. Like I said, good to hear from
Jon Stewart.
Good to hear from Ronnie and Shuli and Brent. We went from talking about Ronnie's titty pictures on Twitter to a very moving discussion about Jon Stewart and his dad and other topics.
We've spanned every emotion.
Really have. This is some show.
In this show alone.
Yeah, it's too bad we're doing one tomorrow. We can't possibly top it. But we'll see. Robin, what is in the news? Come on. This is
First of all, let's talk
your music, of course.
A little bit about art.
Art.
Thank you. Yeah, sometimes he plays this music so loud I won't even attempt.
Really? You can't talk over it?
Talk over it. So he'll keep playing it.
Of course.
He's an asshole.
It's
he didn't hear that, did he?
It's a form of harassment.
A rare Da Vinci painting of Jesus is expected to bring $100 million at auction.
Wow. $100 million for one Da Vinci painting of Jesus.
Yeah. What do they mean rare? Aren't all of his paintings rare?
They're all rare, and this is only one of a kind.
Well, I mean, I think that's basically Da Vinci. I mean, he didn't do 50 Mona Lisas, did he?
And they never tell you who buys it. A lot of times, the person wants to remain anonymous.
Right. There's a guy on the phone. There's always a guy on the phone who buys
bidding. Big bid. I don't understand that whole world. I actually was in an art auction. There was like these little paintings, only a couple of $100, and I actually won a few of them.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, my buddy who knows about art told me what to bid on. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know if something.
And how did he know?
Because he's an art historian.
Oh,
he knows his shit backwards and forwards. But I don't understand that whole business. Like one painting could be, $100 million, and the next one's $500, and they both look pretty good to me. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know why one is worth $100 million.
Yeah.
and another one is worth $25.
Yeah, I try to stay out of that world because I get my ass ripped off.
Well, there was a period of time there where everybody thought Sylvester Stallone was a great art collector.
Yeah.
And then didn't they find out that some of his paintings weren't even real?
Yeah.
That he had gotten duped a few times. But
Rambo got duped.
Yeah, painting thought by scholars to be one of only a few by Leonardo da Vinci to have survived the half millennium since the artist's death is set for auction today.
Wow.
So maybe you should get over there.
Yeah, okay.
What? This one is definitely going to be a good one to have.
100 mil?
Yeah.
That's all?
Yeah.
Ooh, President Obama. I didn't know what he was up to. He wants to salute me. He wants to say hello.
Oh, really?
Yes, President Obama.
Hello, Howard. I'm calling to salute you on your selfless service working on a Thursday.
Thank you.
On behalf of a grateful nation, I tell Robin to shut the fuck up.
I really do want to know, do you play that music in your house for yourself?
Obviously, he does. Yes,
Yeah.
Mr. President. Go ahead.
So on behalf of a grateful nation, I just want to say, fuck you, you lazy fuck.
Who?
Me?
Yes.
Oh,
I thought this was a salute.
Extra hours and thinks we should throw his ass a goddamn parade.
What do you say?
He says you work the fewest hours and then you think we're supposed to throw you a parade if you work a few
I
more.
thought he was calling to praise me, and now he's putting me down.
Yeah, I thought it was going to
And
be a
another
nice
thing.
call.
Yeah.
I'm calling you lazy, and I'm half black.
Yeah. We've heard that all before.
Oh.
Can't believe President Obama is belittling me and being semi-racist. You know what I mean?
What is the world coming to? Nothing makes sense.
What the world's coming to is whoever that was on the phone is getting fired. That's what the world's coming to.
Meanwhile, you're looking for a home because there's a gated Italianate-style home over in Fort Lee, New Jersey, that is on the market for $6.9 million.
Boy, everything you mentioned is in the millions of dollars. Oh, here's a note on that Leonardo da Vinci thing. I hadn't read this. If you want the picture framed, it's an extra $10.
Or you can frame it yourself.
Right.
But this home was formerly the home of a mafia boss.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Would you want to live in a home that was owned by a mafia boss?
Well, it's a question, Howard, because this was the guy, they say he was the Murder, Inc. kingpin, Albert Anastasia.
It creeps me out.
And they say there was a slaughter room in the basement.
But it is a good price. And it is a prime location. Slaughterhouse. No, I don't want to live in that.
You sure?
That's bad karma.
Has great views of New York.
Oh, really? What is it looking out on?
Manhattan. Like you're in Fort Lee, New Jersey.
You see the whole skyline?
At all of Manhattan.
How much again?
6.9.
Yeah, I don't know. That sounds pretty nasty.
Yeah, they say they don't know what he was slaughtering down there. But there was a slaughterhouse. The current owner turned it into sort of like a spa. There's like a steam room and a jacuzzi.
And by the way, I did promise you I would read you from the email whether or not Captain Jenks should be considered for the Whack Pack. I think this is appropriate, Robin. There was a discussion. Captain Jenks called in, and he says he's in the Whack Pack, and I said he wasn't. Here's how the listeners felt after yesterday's discussion. No vote on Captain Jenks because he has the capacity to make a well-thought-out decision. He is also self-aware.
Mm-hmm.
This one says, yes, he is in the Whack Pack. This guy goes, I'm going with a yes on this. He's an original legend from the early days, and he has more than earned the status of Whack Packer. Captain Jenks is not in the Whack Pack. He's funny on purpose. Whack Packers can't help it. See, that's what I'm thinking.
And yeah, we sort of pointed out these things yesterday, but Jenks still thinks he's wacky.
Says no to Captain Jenks, but Ronnie the limo driver should be. Yes, that's true. Ronnie's more Whack Pack than Jenks. Ronnie doesn't know what the fuck he doesn't know why he's funny.
Yeah, what did he say this morning? Hemming and whoring.
Yeah.
I kind of like hemmed and whored.
I hemmed and whored.
I kind of like hemmed and whored.
Hemmed and whored. Jenks is more of a contributor than a whack packer. I vote no. Another listener says no. This one says Captain Jenks doesn't get his due. He's one of the original whack packers that will defend Howard to his grave, and he has put up so much great content over the years. He should be one of the top whack packers of all time. This one says absolutely not. He should have a microphone on the show. He should not even have a microphone on the show. I don't know what that means. This one says definitely. This one says no. You see, it's back and forth. Definitely, he's perhaps the original whack packer. This one says no. One-trick pony, Captain Jenks, and that pony kicked the bucket decades ago. Howard, you can't remove people from the whack pack. There has to be a trial via Wendy at the very least. Speaking of which, Wendy.
Hey, yes.
Are you familiar with the guy, Captain Jenks, who calls the show?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to ask for a ruling. Jenks, I'm going to get a ruling from Wendy.
Okay.
Wendy, is Captain Jenks a whack packer or just a fan?
He's sort of a whack packer. He sounds funny. I mean, he does some cool stuff.
Thoughtful.
I mean, you all should try to give him a chance.
But I'm saying he's funny making phony phone calls. He's more of a super fan kind of guy. He's not a whack pack. You're whack pack because you're funny for being Wendy.
I know, but I'm just saying you should give him a chance. I mean, if you, I mean, we can all.
Let me make sure Wendy's thinking clear. Is Robin a whack packer?
Yes.
Okay. That's what I thought. I kind of agree, but
I was going to say everybody's in the whack pack if you ask Wendy.
Well, Wendy, this is Captain Jenks. Am I a whack packer?
Yes.
But she's also saying Robin's a whack packer. That's ridiculous. I mean, Robin's funny and doesn't know why, but I still don't. Let me ask you this, Wendy. Is a car a whack packer?
No.
Okay. Is a cell phone a whack packer?
No.
Is Fred a whack packer?
Yes.
Well, she may have something there.
What about Jimmy Kimmel?
Yes.
He's a whack packer.
Yes.
What about Bobo?
No.
Oh, that's what I thought. What about this guy, Kim Jong-un? Is he a whack packer?
Yes.
Oh. George Clooney?
No.
Oh, no, for George Clooney.
Abe Lincoln?
Yes.
See? Roy Moore?
16th president?
Yes.
Superman?
Yes.
Yes. Bruce Lee?
Yep.
Bugs Bunny?
Yes.
Godzilla?
Yes.
See, how can I do this? What about ants?
No.
No. See, some things are making sense here, but...
Exactly.
Yeah. What about Frederick Douglass?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
How about Tan Mom?
Yes.
Who's not in the whack pack?
How about the planet Saturn?
No.
Fascinating. How about dog shit?
Yes.
Because almost everybody's in the whack pack, right?
Yeah. Wendy, I don't think we're getting the right kind of a... What about Mormons in general?
No.
No. What about a tampon?
I mean, no. But I definitely agree with you and Robin. Ronnie does sound like he should be in a whack packer.
Oh, he's absolutely whack pack.
Yeah.
Ronnie to me is whack pack. Just happens to drive me. I mean, seriously.
Yes.
Ronnie fits every criteria for whack packer. What about the vote?
Ronnie should drive you wherever you need to go. I don't see why he's giving you a bunch of bull crap.
Yeah, I know. I'm with you.
That she's right about.
Oh, God forbid I have to add sort of just go somewhere sort of spur of the moment.
Ronnie should be there for you.
Thank you.
No matter what.
All right, Captain Jenks, I'm running out of time, and I don't have time for a ruling right now, but there's a lot of controversy. A lot of people say, here's another one. Captain Jenks was a whack-packer who played a huge role on the show in the 90s. That legacy needs to be honored in some way. So from a historical perspective, the answer is most certainly yes.
Yeah, why can't I be grandfathered in?
And then there's fuck no, it says right here. I mean, because the show evolves and changes, and, you know, I'm paying you a compliment, actually, and you don't see it. But anyway, Robin, there was like the most overwhelming, everyone voting on whether or not Captain Jenks is a
And
whack
what
packer.
was the final determination?
Now look at this one. No way. He has no abnormality that happens to be hilarious. He's just sometimes funny when he makes phony calls.
So, Jenks, I don't know what to say. It sounds like the cord is still out.
Here, listen to this one. There is an easy way to determine if someone is whack pack. Do they have the ability to blend in with a group of normal people for any amount of time? Do people cross the street when they see them coming? Yes or no? Captain Jenks functions in society and can have a coherent conversation while not crapping his pants. Bobo is functional, but he also is a dithering idiot who wears roadkill on his head. Big difference. The only whack-packy thing about Captain Jenks is that he thinks it's cool to be in the whack pack. That pretty much sums it up.
That's wacky in itself.
Yeah.
But it doesn't get you in.
This one says, Marianne from Brooklyn is no whack packer. She just tries to be one by screaming.
Does Jimmy Kimmel get a vote here, Howard?
You know what? I would go with
Kimball.
Yeah, I would go with his vote.
You would go along with whatever Jimmy says?
Yeah. How about that?
Okay.
I'll let him rule on you. And I think his ruling is going to be you're not a whack packer.
Okay.
Here, look at this. Whack packers are whack packers because they can't help it. Jenks is just a sociopath. Tan Mom is a whack packer because she's completely out of her mind.
I'll go with Jimmy Kimmel's ruling, and I'll stick to it, and then I won't ever bother you again about it.
See, Jimmy must have said when he was on here that Captain Jenks is in the whack pack.
That's why.
Yeah.
That's where he's going.
Yeah, Captain Jenks is tricking me right now.
There, yeah.
I'm going to fool you.
Yeah, I fooled you.
I fooled you for 10 minutes.
Right?
I can't fool you.
Yeah, I'm too smart. I don't know how we're going to resolve this. Wendy.
Howard, next time when you have Jimbo Kimball on, I would love to meet him on your show.
You want to know something? I'm going to make that happen. I think that'd be good radio.
Yes.
You and Jimmy?
Yes.
Do me a favor, though. Jimmy's, really coming up in the world. Are you going to shit your pants that day?
Yes.
You are.
Yes.
Are you going to let him smell your diaper?
Yes.
If he wants to have sex with you, are you going to allow it?
Yes.
Willingly.
You know he's married, Wendy.
And you don't care if he's married?
No.
Wow.
Are you going to bang him even though there's shit in your diaper?
Yes.
And isn't it true the shit will still be kind of clinging to your asshole while you're fucking Jimmy Kimmel?
Yes.
And you don't care?
No, I don't care.
Will you put a tomato up your ass and give it to him as a gift?
Yes.
Will you take your own feces and make a statue out of it for Jimmy?
Yes.
Now, see, this is a whack packer.
Yeah, Captain Jenks.
No question about it.
Yeah, you ask Captain Jenks if he'll take his shit and make a statue for Jimmy. He goes, no,
I don't think so. He's not going to happen.
Now, what if you wipe your ass and you get shit on your hand and then you jerk Jimmy off with the shit on your hand? Will you allow that to happen?
Yes.
Yes.
Be quiet, Captain Jenks. I need to hear your answer. It's disgusting. So you will?
Yes.
So with shit on your hands, you're going to take out Jimmy's penis and rub his penis with it?
Yes.
Will you at least have the decency to lick the duty off your fingers beforehand?
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's fair. I rest my case.
I think that's all you have to say. There's a whack packer, and then there's Captain Jenks.
Right. Wendy, you're a whack packer. And I don't know about Captain Jenks, but we'll see. Thank you, Wendy. Lovely girl.
Giving to a fault.
I was going to ask her if she's going to throw up on Jimmy's penis, but I didn't want to know the answer. That's going to be something. She's going to meet Jimmy, and then she's going to take her duty fingers and give Jimmy a hand job. She claims. This is what she's claiming.
Yes.
Well, I can't wait for Jimmy to come back.
He's got to get in here tomorrow.
When is he booked?
For the special show, Rob. I'm bumping your music segment.
Yes.
I think it's gross that Fred popped a boner during that.
Is that wrong?
Yeah, it's wrong. Oh, geez. Everyone's excited about this show tomorrow. Yeah, Marianne, go ahead.
Tomorrow! I love you, Howard. Tomorrow! I changed my whole schedule. I usually do kickboxing, the bank, the blowout, and my grocery shopping. But I'll be planted here, Howard, for you.
Wow. Gave up the kickboxing class.
Wow,
Robin, what else?
She's in kickboxing.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Oh, I got to say Untuck It. Hold on a second here. Untuck It shirts, Robin. It's never a good look when you untuck a long, bulky dress shirt. You may think it makes you look casual, but really, you just look sloppy. And that's why Untuck It made shirts specifically designed to be worn untucked.
Yes.
It's a casual shirt, right, Wendy?
Yeah.
And then it falls at the perfect length every time.
Yes.
And these shirts, they're so well made. Did you hear that GQ called them perfection?
Yes.
You're never going to have to sacrifice style for comfort again. And now, good news, Untuck It makes shirts for women, too. Did you know that? Yes. Women know the struggle to find shirts attractive enough to turn heads, but sturdy enough to withstand an active lifestyle. Shirts for her that are effortlessly casual, incredibly versatile, and designed to last.
Yes.
An exciting addition to the Untuck It collection. Log on to untuckit.com. Check out the new fall arrivals for men and women.
Yes.
Use promo code FABRIC for 20% off your entire purchase. You can also visit them at one of their more than 20 retail locations across the country. So stop hiding your shirt with your pants and your pants with your shirt. Untuckit.com. Your solution to perfect casual. Use promo code FABRIC for 20% savings. All right, I'm back to my Robin, who, of course, we will hear her music tomorrow. She's a little nervous about it, but we'll get through it.
Well, you know, I'll be hearing it as a completed album for the first time with you.
I recommend that.
I've decided to do that.
That's a great decision. Like any true artist, why listen to your own product before you put it out?
Well, I know what I did in the studio.
Well, okay.
Apple is reportedly releasing 3 new iPhones next year. Didn't you just get an iPhone?
I just got the new fucking iPhone. This is what I mean with this Apple. I barely have time to enjoy this one.
A company analyst reportedly leaked information about the tech company's 2018 product release, which is said to contain a model with the biggest screen yet, measuring 6.5 inches.
It's called an iPad.
One of the new models is also said to be just under 6 inches. And the other could feature an edge-to-edge LCD screen.
See, the problem they have now, my iPad has that home button, but my phone doesn't, and I get confused between the two.
You're going back and forth.
That's right. That's right. Sometimes I'm on my iPad and on my phone simultaneously.
The news comes after the recent release of the iPhone 8 and the iPhone 10. Apple's 10th anniversary phone that is said to be the most technologically advanced model so far. So 3 more iPhones for next year.
Let me handle this. Hey, Mike.
Hey, Denny.
Mike.
And Howard.
You're Mike from Maine, right?
Yeah, Mike from Dexter.
Yeah. Aren't you like one of Bubba's Army guys, and it's your job to call the show every day and mention Bubba?
No, it's not my job every day, but he likes it when I do call and I mention him. But he likes it when I do. Bubba's
been Bubbalicious has been contacting me every day, and then I became aware from Bubba that you're like one of his. What does he call you, a goon or something?
The Goon Platoon, yeah.
Goon Platoon. He's part of the Goon Platoon. This guy, and it's his job to somehow infiltrate the show with a Bubba mention.
So he's like Bubba's Captain Jank.
Yeah, and the Goon Platoon. Their job is to get us to hire Bubba. On Sirius.
Well, just in general, Howard, it's your fault that I'm so into the Bubba the Love Sponge show because you turned me on to listening to it, and then...
No, it's fine, but you should be up front.
I can't... No, I called in to talk about that, and I just wanted to find out about that other thing, but I won't even mention it ever again. I'm not calling in just to talk about Bubba, but obviously you should hire him back, as you know, so...
I listen. If I owned the company, I'd hire him.
Well, I know that.
I told him that. I don't own the company.
You're not an owner?
No. Should only happen to me one time. One time before I drop dead, I own something. I'm always working for the man. By the way, what are the benefits of being in the goon platoon?
Not sure.
You're not sure?
I got to tell you sound a little wacky. He's like, I'm in the goon platoon. And,
then you ask him what it's all about. He doesn't know.
Yeah, and he's not even that committed to it.
I've been listening to your show for a long time, and obviously I'm more than addicted to your show. I'm like a super fan. And then when you brought this Bubba show on, the more I listen to it, he's got a great show.
Yes.
And he picked up on me because I'm calling his show down in Tampa, but I live in Maine, and he's like, we can't get people from Miami to call in. We got Mike from Dexter, Maine calling in. So,
and then I'm listening to this guy. I'm like, well, he must be getting paid by Bubba, but he's not.
He doesn't even get paid.
Good Lord, no.
Do you get to fuck his wife or something? I mean, what? Do you get any bennies?
No.
No?
Bubba doesn't have a wife.
Well, at one point he did, and there was...
Uploaded by the World of Howard Stern channel.
Jinx going on. I thought maybe this guy was getting him. All right, Mike, I gotta finish the news and get out of here. I have a show to do tomorrow.
You've been watching Gotham this year or not, this season?
Yes, it's excellent.
It's so fucking good. I mean, do you like the way they're turning Bruce Wayne into like the bad
I love that. I love the Riddler. I love the Penguin. I love the whole show.
Awesome. Well, Howard, I apologize.
Good luck with the goon platoon.
I didn't mean to piss you off in any way.
You didn't piss me off at all. By the way, you didn't piss me off.
When does the goon platoon meet?
And when does the goon platoon start getting a 401k? All right. If you're looking for a dentist, Robin, how many times am I going to tell you to try 1-800-DENTIST?
You know, one of these days it's going to occur to me that I should use this.
Yeah, but it doesn't sink in with you.
As soon as I leave, I forget. That's why they have to keep doing commercials.
You have the Alzheimer. A fast, free way to find a dentist in your area, 1-800-DENTIST. They match up they've actually matched up over 9 million patients to their dentist of choice. And if you've had dental work done, you got to get somebody good. I mean, somebody awesome. Someone up on the latest technology. Some of these dentists are using CEREC technology.
I don't even know what that is.
I know. And I've only told you 50 times. They say it enables them to create a crown in just one office visit. 1-800-DENTIST. Yes, it says it strives to make your dental experience easy, fast, and comfortable. Dentistry has come a long way, as you know, in recent years, and finding the right dentist can make your dental visit easier. With 1-800-DENTIST, answer a few questions, and their search algorithm matches you with several dentists in your area from which to choose. Call 1-800-DENTIST today. Speak to an expert. Book your appointment online at 1-800-DENTIST.com/CEREC. 1-800-DENTIST.com/CEREC. 1-800-DENTIST. Why wait to find the right dentist? Call or visit now. 1-800-DENTIST. Yeah, I went to the dentist yesterday. What they can do now is so great. I go for a teeth cleaning. I love it. And the hygienist told me I hardly bleed at all.
You know what? It bothers me, though, because it reminds me of that we're animals.
You know what reminds me that we're animals? Not the dentist.
What?
Although I said to her, she was examining me, and I said, I feel like a horse right now, because she was like prying around. And I said,
but that's it. I used to watch them clean my horse's teeth and file them down.
Yeah. Well, you want to know? How do you think Gary feels? But you know what reminds me of being an animal? Whenever I go to take a shower, I look at myself, I go, oh, that's what they mean. And then I'll rub behind my ear and try and see if something smells or my earwax smells, or then I'll rub my taint and there'll be an odor. And I go, that's right, I'm an animal. I'm no different than a dog or an elephant.
That's right. And if you didn't shower, it would smell like the zoo.
Right. I'm an animal. I'm not a human being. I'm not a human being. We think we're different. We're not.
Not at all.
You ever smell that? Even if you don't make a duty for the whole day, and just right where your asshole meets your balls, Robin. Have you ever rubbed there?
No.
Yeah. There are times I feel like I should be living on Jon Stewart's farm with the cows.
Do you think he'd recognize your individual personality?
Rub my belly. I'm with him on the animal thing. I'm all over the cats, and Each one has a distinct personality. It's unbelievable when you really get to know animals. But anyway, let's get to the news. What are you doing? We already talked
Well,
about
that animal Taylor Swift. She has a new album out called Reputation, and I told you that in the first day it sold something like 700,000 copies.
Isn't it amazing?
And then a couple of days later, it was up to 900,000. And now,
yes,
after less than a week, she has the top-selling album of 2017. Woo!
But
she sold over 1 million units in the U.S. in 4 days.
It's just amazing to me that what's happened to the record business. Selling 1 million albums, while a great accomplishment, I mean, for someone of her stature, back in the day, before the internet and everything was free, because you could just basically, download or stream. I mean, she would have sold 30 million albums. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, sure.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I mean, it is a different day and age, and it's a big deal now just to sell 1 million.
Yeah. It's crazy.
She has unseated this year's previous top seller, Ed Sheeran. And it's the first album to sell 1 million copies in a tracking week in nearly 2 years since Adele's 25.
Hey, Gary, when she was up here, did anybody say, hey, why doesn't she come in and talk to Howard? Or was she all freaked out?
Listen, I wasn't here that day, but I don't think anybody could get close to her.
But I mean, have you ever said, hey, why don't you come on the show?
Yeah, I've talked to her people many times.
What do they say?
Thanks.
Thanks.
Oh, great.
I'm actually writing a note to her person today.
Yeah.
Again.
Tell her get in here.
Yeah, because she is, very special in this day and age.
Yes.
She's a woman who sells albums.
Yes.
Wendy, is she Whack Pack?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
See, look at what the others are doing. Rapper Nicki Minaj.
What did she do?
She's going to try to break the internet by going topless on a magazine cover.
I'll watch that. Where do I see that? I'll help her break the internet.
Now I've got you buying.
She's got enormous breasts.
Poses topless for the winter issue of Paper Magazine.
I got to be honest, I'd like to see it.
She appears on the cover in 3 suggestive poses with the headline, Break the Internet.
You could break the internet with that same move. You realize that. You would go down in history.
Fashion magazine first broke the internet with its viral images of Kim Kardashian, who was on the cover in 2014. The winter issue of Paper hits newsstands November 28th, but the Minaj cover appears online today, so you can go...
You can't really break the internet anymore. But there was a time, remember, I think we did something where everything crashed.
Yeah.
But that was maybe our website. I don't remember, but...
there was a time you could just clog up everything.
You could fuck everything up and slow it down. But
think we've gotten past that.
I think if you were completely topless, clearly topless, without any, dark lighting...
What do you mean? I wouldn't do dark lighting if I was going to go topless.
You would show it. Good for you, Robin. And I think you would break the internet. I do.
Even today.
Even with the advanced technology of today.
I'll tell you, this Gwen Stefani, she's also something.
I still think she would be fantastic in bed. This is my thought. I have nothing to base it on. But she dances around. She sings. She loves to be in hot outfits. I think she's a home run.
I don't know about that, but just hooking up with her will do something for your career.
I know.
Because Blake Shelton is now people's sexiest man alive.
Yeah, I yelled at Beth. I said, I hooked up with you. When am I going to be the sexiest man alive? When are you going to do that for me? You think if I dated Gwen Stefani?
What?
You think if I dated Gwen Stefani, I'd be sexiest man alive?
I think she could do that for you too.
Wow. That's
because Blake Shelton was never on their radar.
I think it's easier to break the internet than to make me sexiest man alive. I truly do.
Even with Gwen Stefani standing by your side.
If I had 5 Gwen Stefanis, I don't think you could make me sexiest man alive.
The issue featuring the 41-year-old will hit newsstands this week.
Is he a good-looking guy? I mean, are you into him?
He's not George Clooney.
Right.
I mean, he's an okay-looking guy.
Is George Clooney the best-looking guy in the world?
Well, it's between him and Brad Pitt.
And who else? Used to be Johnny Depp, but he looks a little...
Johnny Depp is now looking like a real pirate.
Right. That's not sexy to you? You don't want to date a pirate?
No, I do not.
Come here, Robin.
Captain Hook has never been my fantasy. But I'm trying to think, who is that hot?
Sheila LaBeouf? Sheila LaBeouf?
No.
No?
Zach Galifianakis?
Zach Galifianakis? Don't you wish you could watch your favorite primetime TV show, Robin, without commercial interruption?
I certainly do.
Yes, Dish has got you covered. Now with AutoHop from Dish, you can watch shows recorded with primetime, anytime, commercial-free. Watch the most popular shows on your favorite networks without wasting time sitting through commercials. The season finale of your favorite show just got better with AutoHop from Dish. No more waiting through long TV commercial breaks. Just get back to enjoying the action because only Dish is tuned into you. To learn more, call 1-844-CALL-DISH. Go to dish.com. Visit a local retailer near you. Requires credit qualification, 24-month commitment. Early
out here in this article, Adam Levine, he's a really great-looking guy.
Yes. Yes, he is. Very much so. And Zac Efron. I'd like to see those two guys.
Zac Efron.
Yes. And Hugh Jackman.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Oh, yes, very much so.
So I don't know where Blake Shelton is on that list. Now this,
Matthew
I don't
McConaughey.
know. Well, Matthew's a little...
Orlando Bloom.
Where's
very
his
much
honor?
so. Ryan Reynolds, very much.
And a lot of people like Channing Tatum. Where's he?
Oh, yes, very much so.
I don't know if Sal knows about this, but his buddy has trouble in his marriage.
Who?
That Larry Caputo.
Oy vey. You mean he's married to the Long Island Psychic? How could there be trouble there?
On Monday night's new episode of The Long Island Medium, she revealed that her marriage is going through a rough patch. Maybe it's because of Sal. Who knows?
Yeah, wouldn't you think differently of your man if he was hanging around with Sal?
Here's her, Mrs. Caputo, talking about it. Teresa, 1:15.
Sal, come on in here and give us the scoop. Finally, knowing somebody pays off.
So kids are great. Good. Everything's good with Larry. It's all right.
Uh-oh.
Seriously? Yeah.
You hear how that music came
There's a strain there.
I remember during my divorce that music came in.
I sometimes interpret as growing apart. I've changed, and he has changed.
Wow.
We're both not happy, and, it's hard to try to work through that. It's not easy for me to sit here and to talk about this, to talk about my feelings, to talk about how my marriage is, but, and things do change.
Why is it hard for her to talk about that? It's easy for her to talk about all that other bullshit.
I don't know.
What's going on, Sal? Are you somehow involved with this?
No.
Larry opening up to you?
Not really. I guess they're keeping it kind of private. I mean, from when we hang out, they seem to be okay. I mean, typical marriage spats here and there.
Is this coming as a shock to you?
A little bit.
A little bit?
Yeah.
So what about this doesn't surprise you?
What doesn't surprise
me? I like that they're keeping it private from you, but it's a scene from their TV show.
Yeah.
Tell the world, not you.
Yeah.
Well, does that make sense, doesn't it?
Are you going to talk to Larry about this?
Yeah, I've spoken to him a bit about it.
And
yeah.
So what's the scoop?
They love each other very much, and they are trying to work it out. I don't know where.
What's happening?
Not what you. Pretty much what you heard is
how
what
are they
I know.
working it out? Are they seeing therapists or something?
Or the psychic.
Why did they see a psychic?
They are going to therapy, and they're trying. So,
I see.
Yeah.
So you know nothing.
I know nothing.
Right.
Great.
Ask a psychic. Don't ask me.
There you go.
So, I thought finally Sal will know something.
Sal finally is in on some gossip and knows nothing. I heard the problem was Larry didn't want to shovel snow because of his hair plugs. And he sent his wife out to do it. Do they fight a lot, those two?
They don't. No, not at all. They get along really, really well.
You ever hear Larry muttering under his breath like, a fucking Long Island Psychic asshole?
No.
Nothing like that?
No.
Yeah.
They get along, so I'm pretty surprised.
You know what she should do? I was thinking about this, and I'm not making a joke. She should contact Sigmund Freud, who was the greatest psychiatrist of ever. He invented modern-day psychiatry.
Right.
And ask for help. And then they could talk to Sigmund Freud about it.
Oh, you mean
because she could contact him.
Oh,
yeah, he's dead.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't know he died? Sounds like, I didn't know he died.
That guy?
Yeah.
I was thinking of Siegfried and Roy for some reason.
Yeah,
I'm like,
well, she could talk to them too.
Right. I don't know. I'm like, why did she want to talk to a lion tamer?
No, Sigmund Freud is the guy who invented psychiatry.
I know that. I know.
You ever hear like Freudian slip?
Yeah, you want to bang your mother. That was one of his basic things.
Well, he talks about the id, the superego. You understand?
Yes, the id, the Odyssey.
Ego. No,
The
no.
Odyssey.
Oh, you're a fucking idiot. You think Larry will go after all her money in the divorce?
I don't think there'll be a divorce. And
what do you think she's worth?
I have no idea. She does very well. I mean, she's on tour right now. I haven't seen them in months.
Yeah.
She's
I could see Larry going for future earnings there. You know,
that's his call. You know, but I don't think they're going to get. Hopefully, they won't get to that point. As far as I know, they're trying to work.
So, do you think that's a good idea if they contact Sigmund Freud because she can contact the dead?
Get the best therapy ever.
Yeah.
I like that you know about Freud. You know about Odyssey.
Well,
what is Odyssey? Part of the personality?
I guess so. I don't know. I know that he's got a beard and a hat, and he was
Freud. Yeah. He's on the cover of a cough drop box with that beard and hat. So Hasidim, Yidlock.
And he says you want to bang your mom, I believe.
Yeah.
I want to bang my mom. Okay.
There you go.
All right,
Siegfried
Sal.
asshole.
So Sal knows nothing.
No.
I wonder who's going to get the crystal balls in the divorce. Does she have a crystal ball?
No. Your buddy Mark McGrath was on the show, and she read him. He was great. And there was a lot of big actors now going on her show.
Well,
interesting. Kelsey Grammer was on the show.
Yeah, he's all right.
The lady, the heavy set lady from This Is Us.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
I like her.
I do too. She's phenomenal. Great show.
All right.
Well, all right. Talk to you later. I'm busy. I gotta go.
Busy with nothing.
All right. Let me get out.
Yeah, he's the guy's best friend. He knows nothing.
Larry was with Teresa before she got the big stardom, so.
Well, that's what I was thinking, that he's been there from the very beginning, supporting her and making it possible for her to do her work.
Robin, we are so far behind, but we should get to the rest of the news.
Yes. President Trump is back in the United States.
Very good.
And something we hadn't talked about was the fact that while he was in Asia and he met with Putin, he said he looked him in the eye and said, "Did you sabotage the election?"
And he went, "No."
And Trump said, "I believe him."
He doesn't believe the FBI and the CIA and the 15 other agencies.
I'm telling you, he said,
believes him.
I believe him is what he said. The president is also catching heat from conservation groups for eating shark fin soup while he was in Vietnam. Nearly 100 million sharks are reportedly killed each year to make shark fin soup.
Well, those are a bunch of sharks that aren't going to eat me.
And conservationists say it threatens the survival of the species.
I don't know. Sharks are scary.
Meanwhile, North Korea is responding to President Trump's speech from his trip in Asia when he addressed the North Korean nation. They are now saying that the president is a coward who deserves to die.
Who said that?
The North Koreans.
Oh.
Pyongyang's state media ripped Trump today for insulting their dictator. Trump tweeted that he did not call Kim short and fat after Kim referred to Trump as an old lunatic. So this is diplomacy being practiced by these two nations. Meanwhile, Jeff Sessions is speaking. The attorney general says it would be improper. The president has sometimes called for the Justice Department to investigate things. And he says it's improper for the president to try and use the Justice Department to retaliate against political opponents. 1-7.
A president cannot improperly influence an investigation. And I have not been improperly influenced and would not be improperly influenced.
He was in a House hearing yesterday, and he also talked about Roy Moore and the allegations of sexual misconduct. He said he would not say whether the Justice Department would investigate Moore if he wins the Senate runoff election next month. 1-8.
We will evaluate every case as to whether or not it should be investigated. This kind of case would normally be a state case.
He says that he has no reason to doubt the women who have accused Roy Moore. Meanwhile, hasn't Sessions' name come up as somebody who might step in and take over that whole thing and become the senator from Alabama by stepping down from Attorney General?
Wasn't he the senator before?
Yeah.
Oh,
that he could replace himself.
Wow. Well, we talked about it earlier. I'll keep my mouth shut about
but new developments with the Moore case. He is now saying that his embattled Republican candidacy is a spiritual battle. He was at a Baptist revival service in Jackson last night, and he showed no sign of ending his campaign. Several women have accused him. He has aggressively denied the allegations. The former judge asked voters to look at the entirety of his record in public life. Republican leaders are calling on Moore to step out of next month's Senate runoff election in Alabama. Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell said Moore is not fit to serve in the U.S. Senate. McConnell and GOP House Speaker Paul Ryan called the allegations against Moore credible. So he's not listening. He's still running. But the Republican National Committee is also pulling its support from him. The move is to cut off national funding for his campaign, and it comes as he continues to deny the allegations against him. So all of those things are happening while all of this is going on.
Yeah, if you want to hear my thoughts on that, 45 minutes, we started at the beginning of the show, so I won't repeat all my comments.
No. Republican Congresswoman Barbara Comstock of Virginia says she knows of recent sexual harassment incidents involving a congressman. She told fellow members of the Committee on House Administration yesterday that the congressman asked a staff member to his home to deliver some work-related material. 113.
113.
And the young staffer, is a young woman, went there and was greeted with a member in a towel. It was a male, who then invited her in. At that point, he decided to expose himself.
Comstock was speaking during a hearing on existing sexual harassment policies. She said the harassment caused the young woman to quit her job. Here's another Democratic Congresswoman, Jackie Spear of California, calling out some of her colleagues as known harassers. 111.
There are two members of Congress, Republican and Democrat, right now, who have been subject to review or not have been subject to review, but have engaged in sexual harassment.
Hi, I'm Kevin Spacey, and here's the latest in creep news. Take it away, Robin.
Oh, thank you, Kevin.
Thank you. Her comments came as House Speaker Paul Ryan has announced that the House will adopt a policy of mandatory anti-harassment and anti-discrimination training for all the members of Congress and their staffs. Harvey Weinstein, meanwhile, is being sued by an actress claiming he raped her and masturbated in front of her. TMZ reports that actress named Jane Doe in the lawsuit.
I've never seen a movie with Jane Doe.
That's an alias because she is not named.
I see. Okay.
She says that she met the producer 7 years ago and attended events with him. The suit alleges that 2 years ago, she met with him at the Montage Hotel in Beverly Hills to discuss a role on a show. There, he reportedly held her wrists and masturbated. The actress claims that she met him again at the same hotel a year later to celebrate her role in the show, and he raped her.
That is crazy.
So, stay tuned. Senator John McCain wants answers about the Army's recent policy change allowing more people with mental and substance abuse problems to enlist. You know, those used to be reasons that you would not be accepted in the military.
Yeah.
But now they're saying they're loosening the guidelines so that people with mental problems and substance abuse problems can join the military.
That shit'll straighten you out, right? You know who just enlisted?
No.
Wendy the Slow Adult. She's a major.
Oh dear. The Arizona Republican and chair of the Armed Services Committee questioned Army General Counsel James McPherson on Capitol Hill yesterday. He said he's ready to put on hold nominations to Pentagon posts until he's satisfied with the Army's explanation of this new guideline. And what about paying for sexual reassignment?
What about that?
If you're in the military.
Well, why not? If we're paying for hyperturic stomach stapling, yeah, why not?
Okay. A Defense Department document says the Pentagon will pay for sexual reassignment surgery for a transgender service member. So they're in alignment with you.
Yeah, I'm like, okay. Serving their country.
Earlier today, you said that Jeff Sessions lied to Senator Al Franken when he was being questioned prior to his nomination. Well, Sessions now insists that he has always told the truth about contacts with Russia during the presidential campaign. 1-5.
Yeah, he says that, but the facts aren't the way he presented them, right? It's very confusing.
I will not accept and reject accusations that I have ever lied. That is a lie.
Oh my. So
all right.
Don't call him a liar.
There you go.
And finally this morning, you were hanging by the nails, trying to wait and see with anticipation, great anticipation, what the sex of Kim and Kanye's new baby is, right?
I didn't even know they're having a baby. I'll be honest, I kind of pride myself on not knowing that.
They're welcoming their third child into the world. I told you this, that she got a surrogate this time. She's not pregnant.
You know, my wife told me that Kim Kardashian has 100 million Twitter followers.
Oh, yeah.
I don't believe it.
What?
I don't believe it.
She's been ruling Twitter for years.
Fake news.
Okay.
I can't even believe it. 100 million people are following her on Twitter. Do you think that they can inflate that number somehow?
Well, I don't think her numbers are inflated.
Wow. 100 million. That's quite, that's bigger than the Bubba Army.
The Goon?
The Goon Tune or whatever. The Goon Squad.
Well, on Ellen yesterday, I guess Kim revealed, possibly by accident, the sex of their third child, 114.
Oh, my God. Fred, you didn't tell me that.
I'm sorry.
There you go.
I'm keeping it to myself.
She said, Mom, since baby sister's not here, I think I need all of her toys in my room, and I'll play with them and just make sure they're all okay for baby sister. And I'm like, okay.
She's a toy tester, and you just told us it's a girl.
Oh, yes.
I'm a girl, okay?
Okay, take it easy, honey.
Isn't that cute how she accidentally revealed that it's a girl?
The whole world rejoices.
They don't have a name yet, but she'll accidentally let that slip somewhere else.
Oh, she has 57 million Twitter followers and 104 million on Instagram. Why?
See, yeah, 1 million is nothing.
According to a Twitter audit, 45% of Kim's followers are fake. This is what I'm reading.
Wait a minute. 45% of how many?
Of the Twitter.
No. But how many Twitter followers?
50.
50?
So it's like really 25 million, they're saying, which is still impressive.